Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, I'm exhausted. I worked today. It was a long day. So, I went back and I did some replays. When I got home from work, well, first of all, I cooked, I crashed, and I went back and I watched a few videos, okay? But I gotta say some things, and I'm probably not gonna leave this app. I'm gonna leave it up. I know that Ms Maryann does look at videos that have her name on it, which she needs to stop doing. But Ms Maryann, I want you to hear my video all the way through because I feel like someone needs to talk to you. Um, One thing that I'm grateful that I have on my channel is my family's support. Without my family, I don't know what I would do. I'll never forget when I first started doing videos, I would get the most hateful comments. You guys don't even know. Some of them were racist, some of them were sexist. I mean, things that I just could not imagine human beings saying to me, they were saying to me. They were telling me that I was pretty much just calling me all kinds of names. Bald head. They said that my hair was braids and that I was bald headed. They said that I was unattractive. That I had a $5 net worth. That I didn't have a man. Just people, trolls, people that never watched my channel. Did not follow me. Did not know what I was about. Ms Maryann, listen to me. Ms Maryann, these people on YouTube are not your friends. The people on YouTube, please listen to me, sweet lady. These people on YouTube are not your friends. I am subscribed to you, Ms Maryann. I'm subscribed. I'm going to stay subscribed. I'm also subscribed to Lynn in Honor. And y'all know I love Information Man. Okay? So I'm aware of everything that's going on. I get the notifications, honey. Whenever you go live, I get the notifications for all of you guys. Y'all, they are putting Ms Maryann through the ringer, honey. Through the gauntlet of YouTube. So she did a live stream a couple days. I don't remember if I was at work or not. I think I might have been at work. And I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. So I came back home and I started watching it. And she seemed distraught. She was apologizing and she was talking about what people say in the comments. Stay out of the comments, Ms Maryann. I mean, you can comment to people on your channel, but don't watch nobody else's comments. These people are, first of all, some are bots, some are just mean, evil people that thrive on saying nasty things to other people because they have anonymity and they know that nobody will ever know who they are. They're miserable human beings. But I'm going to tell you, Ms Maryann, Mr. Lynn in Honor was never your friend. He is a YouTuber. I need you to understand that what happened to you is very common. You were hot because of the Dr. Umar situation. Mr. Lynn in Honor has been on Umar's head for years. Everybody knows that. So when you came out and you said that you had, a gripe with Dr. Umar, right? And you had a legitimate gripe. You did the film. Everybody wanted you. You got to understand what happened. And then you went on the show. I saw the interview. You went on the show. You showed a check. You, oh Lord, it's so much. I'm gonna be the family member that I wish you had around you to tell you. Let me tell you where you are. You're in the Coliseum, Ms Maryann. You're in the Coliseum. These people are not your friends. You're in the gauntlet. Okay? That man, Lynn in Honor, is not your friend. He is here. He has built his entire channel on talking about Dr. Umar every single live stream. That should have told you something. No one builds their channel on somebody else. Anybody that builds their channel on somebody else, and keep in mind, Dr. Umar is not a celebrity. Dr. Umar is not a celebrity. So we're not talking about, something that's worth talking about. But that's what his channel is built on. And I'm going to be honest. I do feel sorry for her because I've been through this myself, with trusting people on YouTube that need not be trusted. Let me look at y'all for a second because I'm not looking. Let me say hello. Hold on. Let me come to my comments. Hey, y'all. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Irby. Hey, Young Riaz. Hey, Chaos Rain. Good to see you, boo. I might drop the link. Hey, oh my God. Hey, Third. I'm so sorry I wasn't looking. Y'all give me a second. Shara King Black, Brownie, hey, boo. And I did watch, speaking of that, I did watch some of Candy Cane. Y'all, I got home, I was tired. I was drop dead tired. I actually did work today. So, but I did go back and watch, and I saw you on the panel. She had a rockin' ass panel. Everybody, all y'all was over there. Good for y'all. Support the family, y'all. We YouTubers, we family over here, okay? We're all family over here. We got to support each other when we can. I feel bad when I can't make you guys' live stream. But I do want y'all to know I support y'all from the clouds, and I support y'all on the replay. Please know that. I don't always leave comments because sometimes I just don't want to leave a comment. I just like and I move it along, okay? But I am here for you. And you can always email me or anything, message me. I will respond to you, okay? I'm never ignoring y'all. But I'm going to look away because if I don't look away, I don't know why I'm so emotional. I'm starting to get teary-eyed. But let's get back to Ms Maryann, okay? And I think I'm gonna put her picture up, and I think she's gonna watch this video. I might actually do an upload later to make sure that more people see it. This is just for her and for y'all. Ms Maryann, I like you. A lot of people like you. Let me tell you why your channel didn't just grow because a large part of it was because you were exposing Dr. Umar, and Dr. Umar has a lot of haters, which he deserves. I'm going to be honest. He deserves the hate that he gets because of the antics that he does, and because he has been talking about a school and not showing that anything, he deserves what he gets. I'm not denying that. But what I'm telling you is, you're different from these people. You actually had an experience with him that warrants you being upset with him. But once you won the law case, Ms. Maryann, you should have let it be. You said that you were not going to talk about him, but you continued to talk about him. And I know why. Because these people gassed you up, because these people, egged you on, pretended like they were your friends, and they were never your friend, Ms. Maryann. They were never your friend. What they are content creators. And let me make it clear to you, if you don't know, content creators, some of them are some of the most egregious people on the planet. They will do anything for super chats. They will do anything for clout. They will do anything for those numbers, honey. For the views, for the subs. It's a drug to these people. Because a lot of these people don't have anything to show in their real life. Or maybe they do have a career, and so now they're just bored to death, right? Maybe they're retired. I don't know the situation. But I need you, because you're a strong, intelligent woman. I know that you are. I need you to get that through your head, that these people are not to be trusted. And understand when they are reaching out to you, they are reaching out to you honestly in the form of business, but they don't carry themselves in a business-like manner. Oh, yes. YouTube is very dog eat dog world, Ms. Maryann. And my seppies know, Third has been with me a long time, that I have cried tears behind some of these people, which I will never do again because they're just not worth it. I do believe that you're hurt because, so let me explain to y'all if y'all don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm subscribed to her. I'm subscribed to Lynn and Honor. And of course, I've been subscribed to Information Man for years. I need to check on him and find out why he ain't been over to my channel. I need to email Information Man. I love me some Information Man. Anyway, but what caused this? 3 hours ago, and I might share it on my community tab. I don't know. He might flag it. I don't know. But Lyndon Honor did a very disturbing post. I don't even know if I can share it to you. I might try and share it to you. But he did a very disturbing post. He posted that Maryann is a liar. Why would you do that to that woman? Why would you do that? Now, when she went over there, it was all that ass kissing that Lyndon Honor was doing. The whole chat. Oh, we love Maryann. We love Maryann. Get him, Maryann. And then the moment, so this, let me just, because it makes me mad. First of all, they know, Lynn and Honor and all these people know that Maryann is a woman of a certain age. She's an older woman and she's not used to social media. It's very clear that this woman is not a social media person. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't take advantage of people like that. I see a lot of YouTubers, and I'm not even talking about Mr. Lennon Honor. I'm going to get into another person. They're bullying her over there, y'all. And no, I'm not talking about people that I'm doing commentary, Super Slides doing commentary. I'm not talking about us. They got a whole sector over there, y'all, of anti-Umar. And I just said, I'm there live right now. And that light-skinned woman, the one that Dr. Umar called Fish Tank, and the one that I defend, I'm gonna be honest, I defend it because I believe Dr. Umar is out here passing his penis around like goddamn Skittles. I do believe it. You get some penis, you get some penis, you get some penis. I believe it. He just oozes that type of Negro to me. And if you the type of woman that passing your coochie out like goddamn, you get some coochie, you get some coochie. I mean, niggas is gonna go. Niggas is gonna take that. But she's over there talking about, oh, she would drag Maryann. But she don't think Maryann is all there. First of all, pause. Let's pause for the goddamn cause. One thing I cannot stand is when raggedy motherfuckers, excuse me, lady, no offense, but you have been dragged all over YouTube. A few of us stood by you, but you've been dragged all over YouTube because you let Dr. Umar take you to Pound Town, honey. A man that you barely knew. You not only did you let him take you to Pound Town, you didn't even think enough of yourself to have the Negro come and see you or whatever. You traveled to come see him on your own dime and took your son with you. Okay, you say it didn't happen on the first night. It still happened too goddamn soon. And he still didn't do nothing for you. And he took you to a house that you say should be condemned, honey. That's how much that man thought of you. And then you got on the internet and talked all about it, and you got the nerve to talk about Ms. Maryann. No, don't talk about Ms. Maryann. One thing I cannot stand, and when, first of all, I don't know what her career is. I believe she's some kind of nurse. I don't know what kind of nurse she is. They're saying that that's not true either. I don't know. Fuck you people. Hold on. Let me keep it clean because it's going to need to stay up. But you people that don't, you faceless trolls, I don't give a damn what y'all got to say about that lady. I do not care. She has shown and proved more than half the people on YouTube. So I don't care what you got to say about her. But unlike these people, like I actually have morals and I respect my elders. And Ms. Maryann is my elder at the end of the day. And she's a good-hearted person, you could tell. But she's not a YouTuber. And I feel like Ms. Maryann, I feel like she needs that guidance. For me, it was my son. I'll never forget when I started this channel and I had all these horrible comments. And it was before I knew about blocking. It was before I knew about any of this stuff. My son said, Mom, block them. And I was literally like so upset. I could not believe that people would say these horrible things to other people. And he said, Mom, block them. He was like, Mom, some of these things are bots and some of these things are not real. And, some just block them, block them, block them. So, Maryann, today in this live stream, I am going to try and give you some advice. And I pray that you listen, sis. I pray that you listen to me. I'm your little sister, but I'm your older sister on YouTube. And I hate to see what you're going through. I do believe that you're hurt because I do believe that you thought that these people were your friends because I saw how they treated you when you went over there, Maryann, like you were a superstar. All right. And that was because you were the weapon against Umar. But now you're no longer a weapon, right? Because you've already disclosed everything. But you say you haven't. But I want you to understand they're using you like you're a weapon. I want you to take your control back. I want you to take your power back. Don't let these people use you. Number one, stop reading these other people's comments. Unsubscribe from Lennon. I'm gonna be honest. Unsubscribe from Lennon. There is no way. Well, I stay subscribed to some people, honey, because I believe in keeping my enemies close, honey, and I want to know when they go live. Yes, honey. Mahogany Roots want to know when they go live, honey. But you don't need that type of stress, Ms Maryann. You don't. You got a daughter to take care of. You got a career. You don't need it. At the end of the day, didn't you say Mr. Lyndon Arner came knocking on your door wanting to interview? You didn't go find him, so you still don't need him. Unsubscribe from people who have thrown you under the bus. And he did. He just did a post. I'm about to see if I can find it, calling this woman a liar. Why would you do that? Why not? You got her email. You probably have her phone number. Why not pick up the phone and say, Ms. Maryann, the check is not right? And by the way, when they did that interview was like 3 months ago. So why now all of a sudden you just realize the check ain't real? Why all of a sudden you realize now the check ain't real? And why can you pick up the phone and have a discussion with her? God damn, some decency. But Ms. Maryann, I want you to realize I'm going to be honest, in all actuality, he don't owe you that because he's not your friend. He was never your friend. And you don't need him. You never did. People are subscribed to you because they like you. I like you. And I know a lot of people do too. But we sat and we watched you go down this rabbit hole, and it's painful. I want you to pick yourself up and subscribe from people who don't mean you any well. Stop reading people's comments. Post your own videos. Respond on your own channel. And I'm going to be honest, shame on Lyndon Arner for doing that to this lady. You know damn well this lady is not a YouTuber. Shame on you. Then he got a chat full of goddamn nobodies in the chat, just people who are obsessed with Umar, jumping in on this woman. And the light-skinned lady, what's her name? I don't even remember her name, but y'all need to hush the hell up on Ms. Maryann. She another one that's kind of starting to tick me off, and I stood by her because, like I said, I believe Dr. Umar is out here passing his penis around like Skittles. I do believe it. But at the end of the day, you gave it up. Child, be mad at yourself and move on. You gave it up. You didn't say he forced himself on you, so you gave it up, honey. Move on. Take the L, honey. You laid down with that behemoth. Okay? You did that. But keep your damn mouth off of Maryann. So apparently, y'all, and I'm gonna look at y'all in a minute so you guys can see I'm gonna share the post. I do not like the fact that he called her a liar, because this is what I think happened, because I'm a logical person. sometimes, when you're about to, well, I'm going to be honest, I've had legal cases. And when they write you a check, usually every place is different. I was called into, sometimes they might mail it, but I don't know. I was called into the office, honey, and I met with my lawyer. We shook hands. We went through the paperwork, and they wrote me. I mean, they signed they gave me a check, honey, and I walked out of there happy and skipping. Okay. But I'm sure they can do it in the mail. I'm sure there's ways they can do it. Now, what she did was show a check. You know how you ever got checks in the mail, or it looks like a check, but it's not a real check, and at the bottom it'll say this is not a real check. That is what she gave Lennon Honor. It does not mean that she did not get paid. That's not what that does not mean for the slow people in the back of the room. That does not mean that Ms. Maryann did not get paid, and that does not mean she's a liar. But she should have made it clear, hey, this is not a real check, but this is an example of what he paid me. This is an example of the check of what he paid me. But she came up here, according to them, saying that, and I did see the interview, that was the exact check, and it wasn't. Maryann, all I can say is take this as a learning experience. We all have to go through the gauntlet, honey. Now you know where you are. You are not, and this is, honey, this is the Coliseum. You a gladiator. Gladiators are on the board. You a gladiator. Get your sword, Miss Maryann. Don't get up here and start crying with these Negroes. Get your sword. Chop their heads off. Chop their heads off. And watch them roll downhill. Lennon Honor is okay. He been on here years. He know what the deal is. The same way he can get his ass up here and call you a liar, you get your ass up here and tell these people what's what. Y'all, she lost. I've been watching her. She's got 5,000 subs or whatever, but she had more than that. She had like 530. So she has lost subs, and I'm sorry. But guess what, Ms. Maryann? Count it all joy, because those people were not your true supporters. They were not for you. They were there for the BS. And those will be the same people that come back if you decide to drop more information on Dr. Umar. I hope you don't. I really want to see. I want to see more of your artistic ability. Like you're a movie maker. Like I actually thought about reaching out to you, because I'm working on a film about my brother's story. I had a brother that was murdered by the police down here 7 years ago. And his story has not been talked about on a large scale as far as media. I'm trying to bring it to the media. But it did happen. A young man was killed by the police down here, and it was swept under the rug. So if you're interested in doing a story, I would love to work with you. But that's not what this is about. This is just your little sister feeling for you. I feel for you. I feel you. I feel your pain, and I'm sorry that you're going through it. But this is a learning experience. Learn from it. Ms. Maryann, raise your sword and cut the head off the snake and keep it moving. Or snakes in your case. Because like I said, that woman that gave up the goods to Umar, she's like the last person that should be talking. And I don't like the fact that they're piling up on Maryann. They know Maryann is not a social media person. Shame on them all. Let me scroll down. I'm gonna see if I can find really quick. Hey, I'm gonna see if I can find really quick. If you guys want to talk to me, I'll drop it for y'all. I wasn't gonna let me see. Professional, okay, only fool trust someone they don't really know. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't call her a fool. We're gonna thank you for bringing that up, because that's what that light-skinned woman started to say. And to me, that's foolish. When you drive across state lines to go pick up a man you don't know, he could be a murderer. You didn't know Dr. Umar, but I don't think Ms Maryann is a fool. I think Ms Maryann is naive. There's a difference, right? She's naive. She does not know how YouTube works. And like I said, I've been blessed that I have family. My son is younger, so he's a lot more hip to the way things are on social media. Like, he's taught me a lot. My son, I remember I was so worried about him being on social media because he was young, and I know the bullying and stuff. But when I see how he handles things, like, he does not play. He will block you quickly. He don't play with nobody. And speaking of that, I got to start sharing his channel and my cooking channel that I have. But yes, she is not a fool. This woman let me tell you something. You don't live the way Ms Maryann lives by being a dummy. She is not a dummy. That woman has her own. She has her own business. She has her own home, a very nice one at that, and she has a very nice car. That woman has her own. She's been in a marriage. She's raised children. She's got grandkids. You don't live the way she lives by being a fool. She is not dumb. And no, it's not about monetary things that make you smart or not, but somebody that, I'll put it this way, people will follow people who have nothing. Not a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. And they'll follow them like they're gods. And then people who actually have establishments, businesses that they've been running for years, they'll say it's a fool. No, that she's not a fool. Let's be very clear. She's very smart, but she's not wise in the ways of YouTube. Ms Maryann, I hope you watch this video. I hope you enjoy this video. I do normally come on camera, but right now I'm up in my 90s eating pizza. So I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Actually, let me see if I can find that post real quick for y'all, because I like to come up with the evidence, honey. Let me find the post. Here it is. Y'all, look at this triflingness. Let me see if y'all can see it. Let me come back to y'all. Hold on. Look at this triflingness, y'all. Can y'all see that? Let me make it big. Landon Honor is trifling as hell, man. Why would you do that? And then all you gonna do is take your ass and talk about it. Like I said, I was gonna repost it and make a comment about how he's not her friend, but here it go. Here it go. Look at the post. Here, I'm gonna read it to y'all if y'all can't see it. It has been confirmed that Maryann Lorient lied about the $68,000 settlement check. There will be no more grace, no more benefit of the doubt. She is a liar. I should have been more diligent, more critical in vetting everything. I let my guard down because you were a woman that Umar exploited. I trusted her and got played never again. And then he's got 600 and something likes. Let me tell you motherfuckers something. Fuck. Ooh. Let me say this, because I'm listen. Oh, Father. Let me say this. Maryann. You reached out, Mr. Landon Honor. You reached out to Maryann. Miss Maryann didn't come to you. You reached out to her along with the other raggedy motherfuckers that's talking shit about her. Y'all reached out to her. Miss Maryann didn't know who the hell you were. And she said that she had invitations from Tasha K and lots of other, I think Storm Monroe, lots of other larger YouTubers, and she chose to come on your channel. The least your raggedy ass could have did was call that woman, email that woman, and let her know that you were planning on doing that live. Or talk to her before you did the live. You're raggedy. You're absolutely raggedy. And, that's why when things happen to people, some of these people on YouTube, they have done so much dirt. It's hard to feel sorry for them. Like, I just, there's things going around about Landon Honor, Ms. Maryann, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it on my channel because I don't have no proof that it's true. But he got a pass too, Ms. Maryann. But I don't want you to swim in the mud with these mud sharks. I want you to pick yourself up. Unsubscribe from these people and continue to do your content. Let me look at y'all, see what y'all have to say. If y'all want to talk about it, you can. I really don't have much more. Oh, yeah, honey. Hey, Keisha. I've been watching you, sweetie. I'm glad I caught you. You have a beautiful night too, sweetie. Good night, honey bun. Oh, we need to talk? Yeah, I know what you told me about him, We Unlock. I don't like to repeat things until I know the full story. She supports Brother Polite. What kind of haunted person? She does not support Brother Polite. She doesn't know Brother Polite. Who are you? I've never seen you over here. You come on up here. I don't listen. AM, do you want to come up here and show the proof of where Ms Maryann supports Brother Polite? I don't think she knows about Brother Polite. Listen to me. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can't come over here and tell me any old kind of thing. Because like I said, I'm subscribed to Maryann, so I've seen all her videos, and I'm subscribed to Lynn and Honor, and she mentioned Brother Polite. She didn't say that she supports Brother Polite and what he did to that little girl. Don't come over here spreading lies, because I'm not the one. The two are the three. I'm not a fool. I don't just take y'all word for shit. You got to come over. If you're going to come over here with some proof. Come over here with the proof. But I watched that video where she mentioned Brother Polite. She never said she supported Brother Polite. See, y'all are the type of motherfuckers that get on my nerves because y'all go from channel to channel spreading lies. Don't spread no lies over here. Okay. I'm off tomorrow. I work today, sweetie. That's why I'm on here so late. Oh, God. I got so much shit going on, child. And it's hard. I don't know how people do it. That's not, well, not y'all, but I don't know how people do YouTube. Like, I am so tired when I get home from work and I'm up here. I might go live. It's a long story, but I'm working on starting my own business, and I've been doing a lot of recipes because I want to, have a restaurant, and I've been doing a lot of stuff from scratch. Like I'm working on cornbread, and I'm making all this shit from scratch. So I'm supposed to bake cornbread. I might come on live and do it, and then I was going to bake some homemade bread, and then I was going to bake a lemon cake to pass out to my coworkers Monday for a tasting. So yes, I've been very busy. If y'all want to hit the link, you can, but I swear to God, I'm not in the mood. Don't come over here spreading lies about Maryann. Okay, now you gone. That person is gone. Don't do that. I don't like shit like that. Oh, she support Brother Polite. Shut your ass up. The woman does not. She never said that. Can't stand when people do that because they did that shit to me. I'll say one thing. Oh, did you? Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Oh, Irby says he went live a couple hours ago. Okay, sweet pea. I'll have to go back and watch it. I will have to go back and watch it. I'm debating, y'all. I'm just sitting there thinking, should I drop the link? Should I not? If you guys have something to say, I'll give you a couple seconds. Just type link and then I'll drop it. But if not, we're going to end this live stream, honey. Whew. Type link if you want it. If not, I'm going to call it a night. Because it is almost 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, no one has typed links, so I'm going to end it. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love you. Good night. Ms Maryann, I mean it. F these people. Seriously, F these people. You have so much going on in your life that these people could only dream to have. You have people that love you, that care about you. I don't know exactly what Mr. Lennon Honor got going on because for him to be so obsessed with one person, it's strange to me. There's a lack of in my opinion, got to be a lack of satisfaction going on in his personal life, because there is no way in hell I'm getting up here talking about one person every single live stream. There is just no damn way. Y'all have a good night.